All right, looks like we're all set up. But I've still got a few things to do, and we're not quite at the top of the hour. And we'll be getting started then. Let me go grab another coffee, and I'll be right back. TGIF, happy Friday to you. More firefighting jobs coming right up. Phew, excuse me. All right, we're going to get started here in just a minute. I'm just trying to finish up reading something here on the engaging the instant replay tool. Well, maybe I'll have to do that later. Where would that even be? Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. We're going to be doing some more firefighting missions here. But first, in the last one, we were talking about where is that darn camera? Isn't there a recorder tool in here? If so, where would it be? Exit replay mode. Wow. Well, looks like that's something I'm going to have to study up on. It's not something I can just click in and click play or record, I guess. All right, so I got really lucky earlier with the last 2 jobs and managed to get an A on both of them and put out the fire in the first run in each instance and did not have to go and refuel dipping down to the water and do a scoop. Now that's nail biting, and it's kind of rough on the nerves because just a little too much and you are literally smacking into the water. Oops. I'm already nervous. I'm already making mistakes. Don't make me do it. Oh, I'm flying.
All right, I'll call when I leave.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right, let me make sure that I've got the chat visible on my screen. Looks like we're good there. All right, we better get going.
You're the most skilled units for this task, so get on site and put out the fire for our strike team. We only got a few minutes to work with here. Maximum 30, I would say. After that, the situation could get even worse. Got it? Let's go.
So 30 minutes or things are going to get worse.
90 Foxtrot traffic in Foxtrot Delta Tree 11 is taxiing to runway tree 5.
Wonder if I can change that, if it's in the sound, if that's under the headphone simulation. I don't need 3D audio, do I? Huh. So I guess this is making it, wow. I didn't realize that headphone simulator would muffle it this much. Like, oh my gosh, it's so quiet. Really? So good airplane headphones really muffle it that much? That's interesting. That's cool because actually the engine noise really does my head in. But it doesn't make for an exciting live stream, being so muffled maybe. Because then you don't hear anything and it gets all kind of weird. Eh.
Niner 0 Foxtrot, traffic kin Foxtrot, Delta, tree, 1-1, taking off, runway tree, 5 departure to the north.
Coordinates of the fire front 3-4 north, 9-4 west. KINN, you're on your own with ATGS. I'll be a challenge, but it will make it easier for the rest of the team to focus on the other hotspots. After dumping your payload, you can reload at the water source marked on your map. KTNN, put out that fire. You're all we've got. Over.
Over. Steak sandwich and a steak sandwich. This one's a lot. Last one was only like 10 miles. They keep pushing us a little bit further and further out. All right, let me configure it a little bit. Gears up, flaps are up. Pull back on the RPM a little bit. We're redlining too much. Pull back on the throttle a little bit. She's still wanting to climb. No, not too much. All right, so I've decreased my propeller a little bit and pulled back on the throttle a little bit. So we're still kind of orange lining on our throttle. There we go. We're back into the green. And now I'm just adjusting my elevator trim. I need to, probably before too long, switch up some of my joystick configurations. Right now, my deploy or drop all the water is set to my elevator down, nose down. So that's why I was using it in the cockpit over here. It's always nice to know where it's at. So trying to get there without blowing anything apart. Hey, there's a poll in the chat room, and it asks, Are you enjoying career mode? Just a simple yes or no. Hey, and if I'm not following you, please go into the chat room and say hi or something, and that will allow me to go right to your channel and click subscribe. So if you need a follower, hey, I'm it. Okay, so as we get closer, what I really recommend is getting your camera cockpit controls. It's entirely up to you, but I have it's set so I can get pretty far up onto put my nose right up on the dashboard. Because without it, it can be a little bit difficult judging where you're supposed to be dropping your water. And I paused a couple of times right before where I think I'm right over it. And then I go out to the external view and I look and I'm not really there. The optical illusion of perspectives, I guess. So being in this, this kind of position here so far has helped me put the water right onto the fire and knock it out in one pass every time so far. You need to be going 110 knots and you need to be no higher than 100 feet over the fire. I haven't tried doing it this way. I suppose I could, and we could actually kind of see the water deploy. But judging my distance, I'm not really that great with the external. But that'd be a great way to see it. Suppose we could try. But I really need to get an A or better. And another thing, you might want to look at the way the wind is moving. Now, at the moment, at this distance, I can't tell if it's just... Let's say, okay, so that's to the north. I can't tell at the moment if the wind is actually blowing to the north. Kind of, I guess it does look like it is. Maybe a tiny bit. Yeah. Because the north isn't exactly straight ahead. But either way, you might want to consider which angle you hit the fire based on the way that the wind is blowing. If you're not high enough or whatever, you don't want the wind messing with your drop. So try to hit it from the direction it's flowing. But yeah, I don't want to hit it straight on. I want to hit it from this angle, I think. 16 knots.
KINN Manager 4. Thanks for joining. We'll be coordinating the drop strategy over the active area together today. Guys, max 1 drops. Your water tanks are maxed out. Initiate first drop. KINN, area's clear.
There's 100 and... I don't want to slow down too much. Slowing down a little too much. Come on, come on, come on. 178. There's 110. 12. And then give it the beans and try to recover.
Epic last drop. Snuffed out the flames, literally.
Did it.
Clear below. Feels good to see this area still intact. End of the mission, KINN. Good work. Fly home safe.
Should be able to see the last bit of the smoke going out. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah, well, we did it. All right. Try to get this thing trimmed out a little bit. All right, we did it again. 1 pass. All right. So mostly trimmed. Still going up a little bit. Trying to get it straight and level so I could take my hand off the yoke. Okay, so now I can grab my coffee here. Not perfect. It's the wind's bouncing us around and I don't have it perfectly trimmed. Just wanting to oscillate a little bit. Oh, now back to the right, to the left. Oh, well, good enough. Cheers. Here's to your health, well-being, and prosperity. Again, have a great Friday. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I may or may not be broadcasting this weekend, but I'll be back Monday through Friday. If you like and subscribe, if I do decide to go ahead and live stream this weekend and keep doing aerial firefighting or other things, then you'll get notified. And as I said, I will try to have the replay camera stuff figured out before Monday. I'll watch videos on that. Try to learn some cool techniques. And that way we can set up, I don't know if it's like the old one where you could set up cameras, drone cameras. So maybe there's a really cool way to film some of these water drops. Either way, just a cool way to check it out differently. Another thing you might experience coming in for a landing with this thing, if you don't lower your propeller and you have like too much torque coming in, it seems like this thing is skidded on the ground, and I'm not really sure how to explain it. The brakes aren't on when I touch the ground, but all of a sudden the plane will just go chicka 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 chicka, like the brakes are locked. And I'm not really sure what's causing that. So the last time I came in for a landing, I lowered the propeller RPM way down, kind of feathered it, and tried to just kind of glide it down, and did a little bit better. I'll show you what I mean here in just a moment.
Zero Foxtrot, traffic Kin Foxtrot, Delta Tree, 16 miles northwest, 2100. Ford inbound to land runway tree 5.
Good, we have enough time to do another one. 2 more on this live stream. It being Friday night, chances are I will be back for evening stuff tonight. Tonight is Christine's night, and she's all about her Sims games, so we won't be doing anything tonight. And I have mine open, and I don't think there's anything that I want to watch or do anything, so I'll probably be back like 7, 8, 9 o'clock Mountain Standard. All right. I'll wait till we get a little bit further down this pipe. All right, so first I want to slow down to get into flap range, which is in the white. Put my nose up a little bit, not that much. Okay, so now I'm in safe range to deploy my landing gear and flaps. So at least 10 degree of flap. So there's the landing gear. It's going to pull us down a little bit more up nose. Will slow us down. Oh, that's dropping us fast. All right, let's put in 10 degree of flaps. Okay, let me come down to my propeller. I'm going to pull this back to basically 36%. Just need to monitor my speed a little bit. Let's put in more flaps.
Zero Foxtrot traffic, Kin Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Delta Tree 11 is on final runway tree 5 to land.
Pull the propeller out all the way and see what happens there. That skidding noise. Zero Foxtrot traffic in Foxtrot, Foxtrot, Delta Tree 11 is taxiing to parking.
That was a real inferno today. Thanks for your commitment, pilot.
All right. Think we're gonna get an A. Fingers crossed. Last time we got 3 100s. 3 100s. I didn't think we were going to get it that time, me trying it from external view. This is the second time that I've ever been over an A. And every time I get over an A, I lose it all. I lose all my reputation. So right now is the best reputation I've ever had. I'm in uncharted territory. Now I don't want to do any other kind of missions. All right, level 118. We should have like 13 fireballs per round. Or is that magic missiles? I forget. We should be able to summon like Mordenkainen's faithful watchdog. Okay. Bottom of the hour. Yep, we have time for another one. Solo fire ops near Prescott. They've received a call from concerned school kids on their field trip who spotted smoke rising from a secluded, hard-to-reach area. Thankfully, they're out of danger, but you must stop the fire from reaching Prescott. Angela Figueredo, Federal Fire Department. Don't know what SE means. Okay.
It's all on you, team. Keep your eyes open and fly safe. Could be a challenge to contain this blaze alone. The authorities will investigate in due time, but for now you absolutely need to contain this now. We trained for this, so let's get this done right.
4 Foxtrot 7 traffic in, Foxtrot Delta 2 Tree 10 is taxiing to runway Tree 6.
They don't see us as being at the full short yet. What?
Four Foxtrot, 7 traffic in, Foxtrot, Delta 2, tree 10, taking off, runway tree 6 south departure.
All right, so they're not gonna ATC us back.
Coordinates of the fire front 33 north, 93 west. Cannon, you're on your own with ATGS. I'll be a challenge, but it will make it easier for the rest of the team to focus on the other hotspots. Remember to swing by the water zone after your first drop to scoop up another load. Check your map. Cannon, you're our lifeline. Do what you have to. Over.
They keep pushing these things further and further away. Now we're 20 miles. Easy, easy. I want to keep it right on the edge of going into overspeed. Right there. Try to get there as fast as we can without stressing the plane or the engine. Come on, trim out. Okay. This time I'm going to do it nose on the dashboard. But we still have 12 miles, so might as well look around. So Prescott, Arizona. Sounds like we got some clunking going on in the engine. Hey, Henny's in the chat room. Getting back into DCS at the moment. You beat a MiG-29 and an Su-27 in the dogfight. Hold on, let me let go of the joystick here for a moment. Very nice, Captain. I've been doing really good. Hopefully I'm not going to jinx myself. Been doing pretty darn good on all of these firefighting missions, and so far the last two have been 100% across the board, and I've only had to do one pass every time so far, and I don't want to jinx myself. Maybe it's easy, but I've not had to go and do a second pass and go refuel or scoop water and come back for a second pass, thankfully, because that scooping water stuff is kind of nerve-wracking. Knowing my luck, it'll run out sooner or later, and I'll be doing those scoops. But for right now, I'm king of the hill. Okay, we're going to need 110 knots, and we can't be any higher than 100 feet above the fire. So 3 miles. Let me put in a little bit more. Whoop. Easy now. And the wind looks to be blowing a little bit northwest, so let's try to get it from this side.
Contact to coordinate the attack strategy on the active area. You have a max of 1 water drop, skies. Your tanks are at capacity. You're green for your first drop. KINN, area's clear. Initiate.
Initiate? I think she means initiate.
legendary drop team.
We
You smashed those last flames.
did it again. Woohoo!
Out thanks to your efforts. Was great teaming up with you. End of the mission, KINN. Good work.
All right. See if we can catch the last of it going out. And we did it. We killed the fire. You just landed the beautiful F-16. That's right. You purchased the F-16 for DCS World. All right. Let me make sure that we've got full prop for the flight back. And all right. You go into the chat room here. Oh, I meant to type congrats and cheers, not a cheers. Yeah, I really should get back to DCS World. It was, I was starting to figure out the dogfighting thing and starting to finally get good, and I was using the head tracker and so yeah, good stuff. Are you going to be flying this weekend or doing anything like that? Or are you going to be mostly still recovering at home and flying in the simulators? Really? You don't have enough space for 2024 and DCS World at the same time? I can dig it. I don't think this thing has an autopilot. I wouldn't think so. It's like the last thing you'd really need. But we'll have a look. No, not that I can see. Tomorrow is the first flight after the operation, so you're super excited. Maybe the first time this year you'll be flying the KA-8. I don't know anything about the KA-8. And now, is that another powered glider? Boy, that wind is really tipping us over. Sorry, disoriented myself. Trying to see if I can get more speed without. Alright, so that gives me more speed, adjusting the propeller that way, without redlining the RPM. You were talking about blowing engines the other day, and we were discussing manifold pressure. And so that's what I was just kind of messing with right there. I'm trying to get more speed out of it. So I throw the throttle open all the way, and then I pull the prop back until I'm no longer redlining RPMs, and then I adjust the throttle to remain just below the yellow. So now I can put more nose down elevator and try to pick up some more speed. There we go. Push it right to there. So now I got the engine, I think, running as best we can, and we're doing the best speed we can without going into the yellow. The K-88 is a wooden plane, turning 60 years old this year, and she is an old beauty. And he says, far out. I hope you have a great time tomorrow, as always. Got my fingers crossed. Be safe. No unexpected fouls or errors. And that you return to the ground safely.
4 Foxtrot, 7 traffic, Kin Foxtrot, Delta 2 Tree 10, 9 miles, south 2400. Forward inbound to land runway Tree 6.
All right, so now I want to do just the opposite. Now I want to bring out the power. Oh, really? Just taking us straight in this time, huh? Okay. Landing gear down.
4 Foxtrot, 7 traffic kin, Foxtrot. Delta 2 tree 10 is on final runway, tree 6 to land.
Wheel out of the runway again? Come on now. Yep. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh, well, it's got to be the propeller. I fluttered out all the way. I had feathered it out all the way and I couldn't even move.
4 Foxtrot, 7 traffic kin, Foxtrot.
All right.
Delta 2 tree 10 is taxiing to parking.
Hey, you're right in my way. Hey, look, I'm parking here. You're right in my way.
You did great over there.
All right. But we did take that small penalty saying wheel out, so I don't know if we'll get 3 100s this time. But I've got my fingers crossed. Either way, we're getting an A out of that. All right. Yeah, 85. We still got a super far out. Well, I will take it. So today is a day where I feel like I'm actually advancing to become the Skydude yet one of these days. Getting there. All right, Henny, I'm going to do my usual take a break and then go do dinner and everything. You're going to be asleep later, but I'll probably be back later for more live streaming. Tonight's Chris night for doing Sims, so I won't have anything to do, so I might come back and do some more of these. How many more do we need to unlock? Oh, I also unlocked passenger airlines, and it threw up some available. It threw up some that it says are available for a limited time only, and I'll show you those. So these just appeared after my last success. These, let me zoom out. These golden ones here. So these 3 here have appeared. VIP charter, and these 2 over here, and there's a couple. Hey, Skydive 13 is now following me. Nice. Private transfer over here. And so I've got to do those. And now let me go back. We need 3 more. And at this rate, if we keep getting, that should only be, I can probably knock that all out tonight. And then we will have unlocked Aerial Firefighting Extended Attack. So I'm not really sure what the difference is between them yet, but it says embrace the challenges of burning forest and put your expertise to the test facing the raging inferno of mega fires. Whether in the middle of steep mountains or countryside, make a difference by maneuvering nimbly through the columns of dense smoke to reach critical areas and push your piloting skills to their limits like never before. Whoa. And we'll get the Viking Air CL 415 down below. All right. Well, if I don't see you folks tonight, I'll see you Monday. I don't normally live stream on the weekends, but there's always the exception. And I don't have much to do this weekend, so maybe there will be stuff on Saturday and Sunday, but I don't know. It's all play by ear. No matter what, I'll be back Monday through Friday, in the mornings usually, and afternoons, same time. So I will see you then. And again, you have a great flight this weekend. I got my fingers crossed. You be safe out there, and we'll see you soon. Everybody else have a great weekend. Cheers, cheers.